And greetings and a warm welcome to you. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm really glad
Yeah,
to meet you. Let's break the ice as we are meeting for the first time. So please, could you introduce yourself?
thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank you. You have given me a wonderful and beautiful opportunity and introduce myself. As you know, my name is Umar. Basically, I belong to Bihar, but now I'm currently living in Delhi. I'm a college student. Now I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree from Delhi University. Simultaneously, I'm working my communication English. Nowadays, I'm very excited to learn this language and working so hard. If I talk my personality, I'm so kindful person. I'm helping to somebody. I'm also play outdoor kinds of game like badminton and football. It's all about me.
Oh, well, very well. And nice introduction. Okay, let's come to the my point. Uh, as you can see on your screen, my name is Rayan and I was born and brought up in Jharkhand, but presently I am in Saudi Arabia. I work here. If I talk about my academic qualification, I did complete graduation in commerce field. And talking to my hobbies, I like playing cricket, reading books, and exploring new skills. Apart from that, I have a YouTube channel where I upload and post conversational videos. That's a bit about me. Thank you.
Happy to know delightful beginning. So
Okay.
knowing about each and everything, nice introduction. So I mean, this conversation is going to be a like randomly asking question. Yeah, will be on behalf of any topic we can discuss. So you just decide first of all, then I will try to be continue.
Well, we didn't decide any kind of topics, so I think it would be better for us when we have a general conversation. What do you think?
I think we should talk on behalf of topic because nowadays every people asking the same question like how long have you been using? I mean it is a randomly question, so I'm not feeling well when I'm asking people. Mostly I have done same activity, so I'll try to like do the any new things. I think we want to discuss on behalf of topic. So I have a many topic. First of all, I want to know about apart from you, is there any mind going on a topic so you can put off? I'll try to talk.
Well, I didn't prepare any topics, but let's see if I am able to speak some your topics. So definitely I will try. Otherwise, it's okay. No problem.
So I think okay, I'll try to give the like not too much hard topic. It's related to apart from us. So nowadays we are like related to on our skill communication skill. So according to you, what do you wanna say about practical knowledge and theoretical knowledge? Because now the students and aspirants and many mentors are got confused. We should learn apart from theoretical, then you can start in a practical thing. So what do you wanna say? So what should be the better apart from like I'm the also like I'm also practicing a lot and like to making the better speaker in my future. So I'm got confusion in earlier time. I should start from theoretical part. Yeah, directly we should start and practical thing. So like we have two topic. One is a practical thing and second is theoretical thing. We should try to interlink each other. So you should start apart from you. So what you have knowledge about this topic?
Okay. Yeah, in my opinions, I would say for better understanding, we need to go for theoretical uh, 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 first. We need to go theoretical because when you in theoretical places, so that moment maybe you are like you are unable to understand some points, but after theoretical point when you move practical, so automatically things are getting understand better way, but when you start directly practical, so you will have a little bit confusion what's going on and what's going there. So but when we come across theoretical, so I have experience actually when I was when I was I when I used to study related to my job. So when I was in theoretical places, so at that moment literally very hard to get understanding because it was very new for me. And after that, after completing that course, when I moved practical, so things are getting understand for very, very, very soon. So I would say yes. First, whosoever wants to learn something, so first they need to go theory. Maybe they are not able to understand very much, but after that, when we move theory to practical, they will get more understanding. So these are my point.
Okay, thank you so much. Really, you have explained and well try about this topic, and you also keep the good point about this theory is more better than practical things. If I talk my understanding, what I have knowledge about this topic, I mean both are interlinked. So already we have done in the academic knowledge and college. Now we are it's myself now. I'm doing a graduation, so I have a more experience about this. We can't ignore in theoretical and practical both are need and interlink each other. If I say in the contemporary era, what is going on nowadays, practical things is more better than in the theoretical thing because now we're gonna learn a language. Now we are not doing a masters in any specific and subject. Now we need to learn only for English. Like I'm talking with you, you are understanding. You are talking, I'm understanding. This is a part of the communication. This is not like you wanna go and study that there are so many structure, there are so many theories, there are so many things. Then you can start and learn, and then you can start and speaking. No, I mean like. In that particular era, in that contemporary era, we need more and skill. Skill comes from your practical. In a practice, like a practical things comes drives from the theoretical things. If you have more knowledge in theory, it's almost beautiful thing. It's outstanding because it has to while in speaking, during a communicating in any other people. Now you have a more knowledge about in tenses, voice, narration. There are so many grammar. I mean, it's very helps to and too much building while speaking, while talking, while I communicate any other like a stranger, any other peoples. So I can say in if I say in the contemporary era, practical is more better than because I have seen there are so many people already have done masters, PhD, but they don't know how to use. Like already I have studied about the in like political things, but I don't know how can I use in a political thing in a practical way. But if now I have now I have utilized, now I have realized it. No, if I'll be more focused in a practical things, I can do better in my life. I can do something better. Now in a, like in a class in a 10th, you study about the like theta and like there are so many theory in a math, but you never believe it. How can we use? But now one of the thing like yesterday, like last when I was in class 10th and 11th, I study about the diverse like India is a colorful, India is diverse country, but I never feel like how can I diverse. But I never like attract, I never like connect with different kinds of people. But now I'm here in Delhi, so I know no, it is in the practical way. I just prove it. No, India is really is a beautiful country and colorful country and very diverse country because I belong to Bihar. Many people are belong to different particular region. Someone belongs to in a Jammu Kashmir, someone belongs to in a like in Hyderabad, someone belongs to in a Uttar Pradesh. So it is all about in the practical way. We are going to in a, anything in the practical way. We have more conceptual things crystal clear. So it's all about apart from me. I think we can't ignore it in theoretical things and practical. Both are interlinked. Now we are gonna do in practice. This is also the part of the practical because in English there are so many teachers already know them very well in deep in theory, but they don't know how to speak English. So it comes from in practice. Practice also takes time because while you have knowledge in English speaking very well, but while you're talking and when you wanna address yourself, it is sometimes it's impossible. It is not a cup of tea, and you're not going to address it by easily way. So it's all apart from my side. I can say both are interlinked each other. We can't ignore it. I like. I mean, practical things comes from theoretical things. If you have a more common theoretical things, you can easily and quickly we can do better in a practical way in practice.
Yeah. Yes. And other than that, we can say when you face a particular situation and any of structure, so when that moment you realize yes that situation is related to our theory and practical. So that moment you get more understand very easily. But when you move directly practical, yes, we can understand, but it takes a lot of time. But if you come across a theory, so it is easy to understand very soon. So yes, I have
Hmm.
experience. Hmm.
So I have a question related to this topic because now we are discussing this topic. This topic is very beautiful and now it's like going on very well. So I have a question related to. So you just say theoretical is more better than practical. So what kinds of message you wanna give in our younger, like a youngster? Now people are more engaged in only the book thing, like an academic. But after a point again, he is starting to learn in English communication. Already he has done in theoretical part, but they are unable to speak English and like anything in a practical mode. So what kinds of message you wanna say? And one thing is going on nowadays, skill basis. Communication is also the part of the skill.
Okay.
Communication is skill, yeah. Any kinds of skill comes from your practical. So what kinds of message you wanna give?
Yes, I would say already you have mentioned the theoretical and practical. They have own, they have own, we can say, value. They have own value. So, the person who wants to build a communication skill, so I would say first they have to go with the theory, so that they can understand what structure and what sentence and what grammatical errors we can use for building our communication skills. But the person who wants to learn only like a language basis, so I think they need to just watch and they need to just listen videos, English series like that, so they can build their language. But the person who wants to be a communication a good speaker, so I think they need to learn about grammar and about audience, how we can attract audience, and how we can indulge, how we can engage our audience. So we need to learn theory and practical also.
So, but I have again one question. You said really well and very well manner. So, but I have question. I don't have more ideas about theoretical, but now I know how to speak English. I have a command in a practical. Can I exist in this world? Yeah, not.
Yeah, of course
Are
you
you
can.
getting my point? Are you
Come
getting
again.
my point? Yeah, not.
Come again.
I said, I don't have a knowledge about theoretical. Just like I give an example, I want to speak English, but I don't know any idea in a theoretical thing. But directly I start from it speaking. So can I speak English or not?
Yes, I believe that you can speak English, but without knowing grammar, without having a grammar knowledge, so I think it takes a lot of time. Anyone can speak English without knowing grammar, but when you know grammar, when you have grammar knowledge, you can be perfect as soon as possible. Okay, but without knowing grammar, you like you cannot rectify yourself. Okay, you cannot make a sentence in a good way until when you listen a good grammar videos, a good structure. You cannot make sentence by yourself. Okay, so without knowing grammar, it's literally hard to get make sentence a very good way, politely. But when you have a grammar, so you can make good sentence, you can polite, you can you can indulge, you can like mm, convince with anyone. Okay, so I would say I don't I believe anyone can speak without knowing English, but it will take a long time. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, you should try to clarify about this. If you have more knowledge in theoretical, then you would be the better speaker. You want to become more thing and express and impress by the help of theoretical things. Like people also impacting on you. Now you have a sufficient knowledge. And sometime you will be speaking English by the without grammar, without anything. People judge on you. Now, I mean, you are the empty person. You don't have sufficient knowledge in grammar. Sometimes you are stuck. Sometimes you are humbling because people like judging on you because there are so many missing in basic thing. We just given an example. You said really well manner. Many people are only by the listening you can cover it, but you don't have knowledge in theoretical. Sometimes you lacking it. Now, just one I want to give you one example. Always using the I and also the am. I said I are good friend. It is a incorrect sentences because
Of
you don't
course.
clarify about this. Like I go to market. It is a correct sentence. Some people say I am go to market. It is an incorrect sentence because you don't have sufficient knowledge about theoretical. That's how we are again and again doing a mistake. So almost we have completed this topic. Is there any question you can ask me by the help of anything?
Well, yeah, if you have any say something for youngster, please, what they need to start, how they can start for speaking and for the building communication skill.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was a good question you have asked me. Really, nowadays already all people are aware English is a demanding. Not I'm talking only the English. Any kinds of skill nowadays demanding, because domain knowledge it's good thing. But if you want to be settle your life, if you want to be comfort your life, you will have to adapt new skills. There are so many skills. I mean, you are the better in writing. You wanna go in writing sector. You are the better in the like editing sector. You wanna go in editing sector. So if I talk specific in the, it's all about communication. There are so many phase. There are so many level. Already we are struggling. I am struggling. I know what is the reality. What is the value of this language. First of all, you will have to check your level. I mean, never be the comparison anybody. I mean, you are the better in the writing, you are the better in the listening part, you are the better in the reading part. You just stop it. First of all, you check your level. Where are you, where you are lying right now? I mean, you are lacking of the speaking. You should start from speaking, because speaking comes by speaking, writing comes by writing, listening comes by listening. Like, there are many people have a different problem. I mean, I have a problem like sometimes lacking confidence, sometimes I'm grammatical phobia, sometimes I'm public phobia, sometimes I am not recognize myself in better way. So first of all, you'll have to check where you are lacking, what's your weakness point, what's your strong point. You'll have to walk. Now you are you don't have a confidence. There are so many steps you're not going like practicing. I mean, you are standing and in the front of mirror every day. You try to speak on like you will watch your face and try to speak like introduce yourself multiple times, like thousand times. Then you will be feeling like confidence. After that, you wanna talk. There are so many applications nowadays. I mean, this is as a very health too. There are many people complaining, I don't have a environment. How can I speak English? It's totally the excuses, because now you are connecting with me. I am connecting with you. It's not any environment. We are creating on self, because we have a online platform. We have a many application. There are so many applications like Hello Talk, CB application, peer application. There are multiple thousand application. You know, you have excitement, you are interested, of course you can learn. But there are so many steps like writing, listening, speaking, and reading. There are four way. You will have to check your level. And second thing, you start from where you are lacking, what's your strong point, what's your weakness point. If you will be up, like find out your these kinds of things, surely you can learn anything, not only the speaking languages, anything, any kinds of skill. Second thing, interest is one of the must key, I can say, because if you don't have interest, sometimes you are failure, sometimes you can't do better. Do the love what you do do the love what you love. Means like you are now you are starting and now you are the fit and comfortable in this language. It might be after a coming time this language it might be like too much difficult for you, because there are so many level. Now we are in a beginner, second in the advanced, and intermediate. After point we connect like too much fluent. So it might be learn many more things: phrase, idiom, paragraph, synonym, antonym, and vocabulary. In advanced level vocabulary, after a point we consider it now I'm the better speaker. So it's all thing will have to do, then you can able and capable for practicing and doing. Yeah, practicing one of the thing. Already practicing the medicine, I can say. Without practicing anybody can't speak anything. Practice makes a master, makes a making a perfect human being. Anybody, no anybody like in perfect anything, but after practicing you can make better.
Oh, makes sense. Indeed, I agree. I agree with you. But what about like people who belong to India? People have misconception. So for only knowing English, they can build their community. They can build their career. So, but what I believe, like only knowing English, we cannot build our career. At the end, we have to work with our skills. So, we need to learn some skills as well as like we are building our communication. So, and simultaneously, we need to learn some skills where we can move, where we can build our career. So, what do you think? Like people have misconception, they want to know only English and they think Yes, if they know English, so they can build their career. So what do you think? They need to learn other skills, or they just need to learn only English and they can build
Yeah,
their
exactly. Exactly. And beautiful question again you have asked me. Yeah. Simultaneously, I'm multiple times I said the people. Now, what's happened in our country? First of all, I want to give the one example in our country. Like I have read one of the in economics one statement, demand and supply. In our country nowadays, like minimum people now speak English. Like most of maximum people now are not aware of the speak English. So that's why what happened if you are speaking in a between those who don't know what is the meaning of English, people judging on you on the behalf of speaking, oh my god, he has a lot of knowledge, he has a sufficient knowledge. But English is just language, but now people making a bad perception. You are better in speaking. I mean, you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of things, you are respectable. I mean, people always respecting you a lot. It's totally bad thing. I can say I'm not believing it. It's only the language. There are so many languages. Tamil is also the language. Hindi is also the language. Malayalam is also the language. Chinese is
okay.
also the language. But it's what's happened in our country. Like there are so many languages. There are so many diverse country already you are aware. But the one of thing, if you will speak English, people judging on you because most of the people not speak English, most of people not knowing the English. Now same English you will be speaking in the London and any foreign country, never be like judging on you, never like you are okay, you are comfortable, it's okay, it is a language. But what's happened, English now in our country making a subject, but it is a
Hmm.
language. So that's why
Exactly.
I said it's totally the mindset of the people. I can after like 10 year, after 20 year, every people should be the change this kinds of perception. But now people is growing and learning and awareing of this language too fastly and quickly going on. So I believe it after a year, after a decade, everything will be up, everything will be all right.
Okay. Yes, knowing English is, I can say, is the part of a first step where you can build your career, where you want to achieve whatever you want. English knowing English only the part of first step. You can enter with you can enter your in your goals, in your achievement, right? Okay. Now
Yeah,
I'm done.
exactly. You know the I've already tell you, na, English is just a language. But what happened
Mhm.
nowadays? Mostly of the books, mostly of the things, English the mixture of the all of the things, mixture of the all of the languages. I mean, now you are in the Saudi Arab, you don't know how to speak in Arabic, but you know how to speak English. You are the able, you are the capable, you are the fit. Anybody can connect with you just because just because of you, just because of if you have a command of the language of the English. English is the international language. It is a beautiful thing. We have extra I mean say extra extra thing you can command anybody by the help of this language. One of the thing, English, there are so many books, there are so many things coming out in the English version. So it is a help to by the reading, by the studying, by the discovering, by the like invention anything. So it is a easily way. That's why people are coming, that's why people are learning, that's why people are too fastly growing and adapting this language. It's all about this.
Makes sense. Right. Right. Okay. Now we are, I think, done. We need to
Okay,
wrap up this session. We had a
thank
very
you so much. You
productive
have connecting
conversation.
me. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you so much. You have connecting me. This conversation is a little bit productive. I mean,
Yes,
both
yes,
are
yes,
nervous little
absolutely.
bit, but it's okay. It's a part of communication. Don't be panic. Always try to speak more because the practice makes someone perfect. If you more practice, you can more better. So no
Right.
anybody have more and better skill while in practicing they can better.
Okay. So no one
I have
can be
a
perfect without making mistake. Right.
exactly mistakes are proof that you are trying.
Right. Right.
Nothing is permanent, and now you are struggling. After a point, after doing a time, you will do better. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Have a nice session,
Have a good
and
day.
you have given me a beautiful time and
Yeah.
productive
Thank you.
session. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for giving your precious time. And okay. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.